After the ISIS terror suspect and Kanpur resident Saifullah was shot dead today morning following a 12-hour plus long operation, his family have refused to claim his body. This is an India Today exclusive. Saifullah's father, speaking to us, has claimed that he had admonished Saifullah 2.5 months ago, and following that, the boy went missing. His father gave additional information of his son studying accounts at the time, further adding that he left home miffed with the family after they asked him to look for work. He has clearly refused to accept the body of the boy the family says have brought them and the country disgrace.
सैफुल्लाह आपका बेटा है?
जी हाँ, बिल्कुल।
कैसी परवरिश थी, क्या है गलती है मानते हैं इसमें?
भाई गलती ये है कि दोस्तों के साथ इधर उधर घूमने लगे थे, काम करते नहीं थे। ये हुआ कि भाई काम करो, मैंने एक दिन डांटा उन्हें, जब डांटा 2-4 घंटा भी मारे, उसके बाद हम चले गए अभी ड्यूटी पे, लौट के आए शाम के भाग गए। उस दिन के बाद से क्योंकि इतना नाराज़ है हमसे कि हमने कभी उनसे बात नहीं की, और इतना नाराज़ के समझिए कि फिर हमने उनकी लाश तक लेना मंडिया में।
आपको अफसोस है?
हमें अफसोस सिर्फ इस बात का है कि ये काम गलत किया हमने, ये बात। और आप हमारे चेहरे से अंदाज़ा लगा सकते हैं कि जिसका बेटा की डेथ हो गई हो, उसके चेहरे में फ़र्क होगा। आपने हमारे चेहरे से अंदाज़ा लगा होगा कि जो देश हित के खिलाफ हो, हम उसको पसंद नहीं करते।
Very hard-hitting reactions there from the family of Saifullah. In fact, even his brother, incidentally, was the only person to have spoken to this ISIS terrorist in the course of the encounter. Also spoke to India Today. Here's what he said.
उनको यही काम वाम नहीं करते थे, यहाँ से क्या कहते हैं, इनको पापा ने चिल्लाया कि जाओ कुछ काम वाम करो। हम लोग को खुद ही नहीं मालूम कि क्या कैसे क्या हो गया। हम ये यहाँ से गए हैं, क्या कहते हैं, काम की तरफ, हम क्या कहते हैं लखनऊ नहीं गए, कोई फ़ोन नहीं आया, कोई वो नहीं आया, सीधे क्या कहते हैं वीज़े के चक्कर में निकले थे।
उसके बाद
वीज़ा मिलेगा कि अपना सऊदी में अपना काम हम कोई किसी चीज़ में चले जाए।
ये करीबन यहाँ 3-4 साल से रह रहा था, मगर आज तक किसी भी तरह से इससे किसी भी मतलब किसी से उसने ज़रा सी भी बदतमीज़ी नहीं करी, या कभी किसी तरह कोई मामला हम लोग को दिखा हो। 5 टाइम नमाज़ पढ़ना, सबकी इज्जत करना, पड़ोसियों की, मतलब ये पूरे मोहल्ले को आज भी भरोसा नहीं कि इस तरह का ये हो सकता है। नहीं, ATS पहुंची तब तक हम लोग को कोई, हम लोग हो सकता है किसी संदिग्ध मामले में, किसी हो सकता है कि लड़कीबाजी या कोई इस तरह के मामले में मामला बढ़ा हो, मगर लास्ट में जिस तरह का मोमेंट हम लोग के सामने आया है, तो उसके बाद हम लोग को यकीन नहीं हुआ कि इस तरह का ये मामला हो सकता है।
Now remember, sources are telling India Today that this entire module spread across several states could have had as many as 13 to possibly even 15 to 18 members. There are a few who are still absconding. We spoke to one of the other terror suspects, Danish's family. They said they were not present when he was arrested and that he in fact had left his house 2 months ago.
इमरान और फैजल आपके बेटे हैं?
जी जी जी।
ये जो इनके ऊपर आरोप लगे, इसके विषय में आपको क्या कहना है?
ये बिल्कुल गलत है,
गलत है।
इमरान और फैसल के बारे में
जिस समय कल आपको जिस समय कल आपको वो ले गई, पुलिस ले गई,
हम यहाँ थे नहीं।
आप कहाँ पे थे?
हम शहर गए हुए थे। दानिश भी हमारा बेटा है, लेकिन वो यहाँ से नाराज होकर चला गया था। जब हम दवा लेने गए थे, वहाँ से लौट के आए तो मालूम हुआ कि यहाँ से गायब है।
दानिश कितने दिन से पहले गायब है?
दानिश हमारा 2 महीने हो गए हूँ।
आपसे नाराज होकर गया था दानिश?
नहीं, हमने डांटा था। अब वो
किस बात पे डांटा था?
कि काम नहीं करता था।
अच्छा, दानिश की शादी हो चुकी है?
नहीं, दानिश।
अच्छा, कभी ये लोग कभी बाहर गए हैं?
नहीं।
All right, my colleagues Maushmi Singh and Kamaljeet Sandhu both joining us live on this broadcast, tracking all the aspects of this probe as it progresses. Shiv Poojan Jha also joining us live from Lucknow, and we have former officer of the Research and Analysis Wing, RSN Singh, joining us. But I want to ask you first, Maushmi, have the operations been called off for now? Is only the mopping up now taking place? They've officially concluded the operation in Thakurganj?
See, it's very interesting, Padmaja. When we had spoken to the ATS IG in the morning, he did say that this particular operation was called off. But as you also said, that this entire module just might be having 18 to 20 youths who are actually a part of this big module which had larger plans. So he did indicate that the terror operations at large would be on, and they are still searching for some suspects. So that, keeping that in mind, there might be some catches in the day or maybe tomorrow that the ATS would be looking at. The second point is that it's a very disturbing trend. The IS always targets, focuses on disgruntled youths, and now this time it's looking at India as a bait, looking at Indian Muslim youths as bait to actually fish in Indian waters. And the example of Saifullah and other suspects just proves that somewhere it is the Indian government has misread the IS threat, and somewhere IS is trying to succeed in its mission.
All right, just stay with me, Maushmi, Kamaljeet, Colonel Arsen Singh and Shiv Poojan, because I also want to play out for our viewers the most exclusive view that we have of this hideout of Saifullah in Thakurganj. Remember, this was the house inside which the encounter continued well over 12 hours. What happened inside? Nobody has actually taken you there. Maushmi came the closest. Here's the report she sent us.
We are getting you exclusive pictures from the terrace of the house where the terror operation took place in the wee hours of the morning, and this is the house where actually Saifullah was holed up. That's the location where actually the entire hole was dug. This is the area. You can see already the ATS has filled it up with stones, and that's the place where actually the tear gas and chili powder shells were thrown from. This area, we'll try and locate where this area is actually. If you come here and look at this entire house, that hole was actually coming to that store which is locked now, so it wasn't really coming to the main area, this room where Saifullah just might have been in the beginning. You can see a slipper lying, some clothes lying there, a Discover bike which is CP9704 number plate. That bike is there. This looks like the washroom area, the back side. Remember, this wall that we were showing you is where the ATS had to actually make a hole from the back so that it could actually carpet bomb with gas the entire house. We'll try and get a look from this angle and try and show you exclusive pictures of this house. It has a staircase. There you are. It's locked from inside. We can't get inside the house. That's the basin, and the entire area, I believe, has been sanitized. The ATS is moving in to actually, the NIA is actually moving in to gather all the evidences from this house. But clearly, the ATS had a task at their hands as far as trying to locate Saifullah is concerned. You know, they have weird doors. They don't have those normal doors inside the house. That is strange. You know, generally you would have a wooden door inside a house, but these are all iron doors, and hardly any air that's coming in except the terrace. So that's one safety mechanism perhaps that this house had, and that's one reason why they took so much time. They couldn't have used these grills, one would wonder, unscrew them, because it was an easy way to actually target people who were perched on top on the terrace and trying to do some activity. You could target them from any of these rooms. These are the live pictures, exclusive pictures that we are getting you, and we'll try and show you how we have been able to actually scale up this wall. That's the depth of this wall, and we've tried to scale it up from various areas, and this entire area has been cordoned off. With video journalist Kripal Singh, this is Maushmi Singh in Lucknow for India Today. We are standing against this huge wall that is actually the backside of the house where this terrorist operation took place in the wee hours of the morning on the 8th. This small hole that you see is not a natural hole. It has been drilled by the ATS. This is the big hole through which they tried to insert. They did insert a camera to see whether Saifullah was active, and he was trying to counter the entire attack. If you see the other hole above, that also was drilled by the ATS to get another view at about 2:30 a.m. in the morning to see that whether Saifullah would be moving around in the house. And this is the entire store area. The back side is the store area, the front side is the room, and to get an access into the room, they had actually drilled up on the terrace, but they couldn't get a hang of what's happening inside in the store, because Saifullah apparently did move from the room to the store. But if you look at this entire wall, there is no window, no space to get some free air, to get some light, and the entire big wall is just full of bricks. It's not even plastered, so a clear indication of an attempt to try and maintain secrecy. As far as the ATS is concerned, after 2:30 a.m. they drilled this hole and got a confirmation that Saifullah was not very active. They stormed into the house, and then Saifullah was killed in the terror operation. With video journalist Kripal Singh and Ashish, this is Mosmi Singh in Lucknow for India Today.
Kamaljeet, now I want to bring you in on the aspect of the continuing investigation. Those who are still absconding, of course, all of this is just what sources are telling us. In addition to those who've been captured and Saifullah who's been killed, what about those absconding? What's the update on tracking them down?
Well, multiple agencies, including UP, ATS and the Maharashtra and the MP police, they are actually tracking those people. We've been told 2 terrorists and 3 weapon suppliers are on the run. As Moshmi pointed out, there could be more men. But the theory of ISIS, and remember the first ever inkling came in when 4 Kalyan boys were bound to Syria. One of them came back, and he was Ari Majid, who was charge-sheeted a year ago by NIA. But since then, we've only seen ISIS grow from strength to strength. Now remember, as far as the ISIS ideology is concerned, the MHA has always downplayed that particular threat, even though around 56 youth have been arrested till about 2016. More arrests have been made by state ATS as well. So yes, this has been a continual threat, but the amount, the sort of fireback that Saifullah did was the first real threat that could have been there. And before that, we saw there was a train blast, an explosion which took place. Now, if I can try and give you an about the modus operandi and about how this module was busted, first information came in from Telangana. They were tracking 1 or 2 of the terrorists. They passed on the information to MP police. Now, what we've been told is that as far as Atif Muzaffar is concerned, who was the Amir, along with 2 other terrorists, went from Lucknow to Ujjain. They were traveling in a train, and at some time when the train was stationed in Ujjain, they saw an opportunity, got down from their platform, boarded another train which was standing parallel to it. They then placed the pipe bombs. We've been told at an opportune time they immediately left the railway station. They boarded a bus back to Lucknow. This is when Atif Muzaffar made an important mistake. He called up one of his contact points and told him that he had actually placed a bomb and it is expected to go off. Meanwhile, the explosion had taken place. Around 9 people had got injured, and this is when the intelligence agencies, who were already tracking Atif Muzaffar for some time, they then swooped down along with the MP ATS, and immediately on the arrest, the information regarding Saifullah and the other terror operatives was known. So clearly, multiple agencies, we're talking about multiple ATS who've actually worked together. We're talking about the state of Telangana, we're talking about the state of Madhya Pradesh, and obviously operations taking place in UP. And this could be actually the tip of the iceberg. This could clearly also mean that there are more ISIS operatives outside, and that is why we know security agencies are extremely tight-lipped.
Okay.
What is also important is that earlier also, whether we've seen the Hyderabad module, the Mumbai module, Mumbai module, all these are isolated modules. So one person doesn't know what the other module is expected to do. But here is a clear-cut case of disgruntled boys, all in a profile of 25 to 35, putting the future at risk, putting everything at risk. And obviously, we've been told, wanted to actually target Sufi shrines. They wanted to target Shia shrines. And this is what their real motive really was.
All right, before I go across to Shiv Pujan as well for a quick update about the UP police and where the operation is going to focus next, let me bring in RSN Singh as well. So far, most of our operations, our intelligence was directed and focused on organizations like the Lashkar and the Hizbul, and also some breakaway groups maybe of the Taliban and of course the Indian Mujahideen. How do we deal now with the ISIS?
No, I don't think the modus operandi has to be anything different. As far as I know, that most of these groups have gravitated towards the ISIS, not only here but also in Pakistan. Remember that that blast that took place in Lal Qalandar Shrine. It was the responsibility was claimed by the Islamic State. And most of the attacks, as per the UN Assistant Commissioner in Afghanistan last year in Kabul, were the handiwork of the Islamic State. But we would be not be faithful to ourselves if we were only to look at with the mental map of India. This is a much larger phenomenon. And it has been manifested in this, this very episode that you showed, that a girl has been who sang a Hindu devotional song. She is now being hounded.
Okay.
Now this is the brand of Islam that Islamic State preaches. I mean, they strike at the very roots. It is challenging your very Indian roots.
Okay.
Now this is the isolationist, supremacist, or ghettoized Islam, where this kind of the indoctrination is taking place. So the
And what is
challenge
really
lies for us
interesting
to
is that at the time that Saifullah had last contact with his family, he was studying accounts. The family was urging him to take a job, and while speaking to us even said, we don't even know, here was a boy jo padhta likhta tha, we don't know who actually confronted him on these internet chat rooms, what they said to him, how they brainwashed him. Stay with me, RSN Singh, because we're just trying to give as many insights as possible into the working of the mind of this man who turned into an ISIS terrorist. We spoke to Mehboob Ali, who in fact used to stay in the same house where Saifullah was also putting up. This house had 4 rooms. Mehboob occupied 2 of them and Saifullah was in the 3rd. The 4th one was vacant. Here's what Mehboob told us about what had happened, whether he had any interaction with Saifullah, how the man behaved. Listen in.
डिपो में मैं लगभग 6-7 साल से सर्विस कर रहा हूँ, बस चला रहा हूँ। यहाँ आसपास में कई जगह रह चुका हूँ। जहाँ मैं पहले रह रहा था वहाँ कुछ बातचीत हुई, उसके बाद कि किराया बढ़ा देंगे, तो हमने कहा किराए पे नहीं रह पाएंगे। तो लोगों से बातचीत करें कि यहाँ कोई खाली जगह हो तो बताओ। तो कमरा वहाँ खाली था उस घर में, तो खाली था तो हमने ले लिया। आगे के जो कमरे हैं वो मैं ले रखा हूँ।
2 कमरों में आप रहते थे?
जी। और बीच में जो आंगन है, आंगन के बाद 2 कमरे हैं। एक कमरे में वो रह रहा था
सैफुल्लाह,
जो अभी आतंकवादी बताया गया, सैफुल्लाह जी। और एक कमरा, चौथा कमरा खाली था। लगभग 15-20 दिन हुआ होगा। 15-20 दिन से हम जान रहे हैं। 1 हफ्ता 10 दिन घर पे हम 3-4 लोग थे। एक या 2 बार देखा उनको, 3-4 लोगों को जाते हुए। उसके बाद हमारी कभी मुलाकातें नहीं हुई। एक बार और देखा, 1-2 बार की निकले। अक्सर वो लोग कमरा अपना बंद रखते थे। तो पढ़ने वाले बच्चे बताए गए थे कि पढ़ने वाले बच्चे हैं। तो हमने कहा था ठीक है, पढ़ने वाले बच्चे हैं तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं, अपना वो करें। हम अपने आप से खुद ही थे कि हमारे बच्चे अपना खा पी के दरवाजा बंद किए अंदर हैं।
What's interesting is that Mehboob actually lives in those 2 rooms with his brother, wife and 3 children. He was away on duty, but his children were playing outside at the time when the encounter started. That's how close their brush with terror was.